Hello everybody, my name is Anas Nasrawi. I am the founder of AC Environmental Solution Company. This is my story. During my 2 years at Hudson County Community College, I used to participate in volunteering activities for Phi Theta Kappa known as PTK, which is an honor society in my college. I volunteered with other PTK members in cleaning activities. And I remember one time I went to Hackensack Riverkeeper at Rutkowski Park in Bayonne, and there, myself and my team, we collected lots of plastic garbage from the corner of that place. The plastic waste was huge and not explainable, especially collecting lots of plastic cutlery, water bottles, plastic caps, and plastic bags that were supposed to go to recycling bins. Same thing happened when I volunteered for cleaning activities for Liberty State Park in Jersey City. However, I decided to be part of the solution to this issue in my community. I teamed up with Dr. Clive Lee, a professor and a material scientist in my college, and with lots of research and hard work, we have been able to make a biodegradable material using coffee grounds as a starting ingredient. Currently, we are in the process to patent and publish a scientific paper about our work. I turned this work now to a startup business under the name of AC Environmental Solutions to manufacture compostable cutlery such as forks, spoons, and straws. In the United States only, about 40 billion plastic utensils are used every year. The majority of this plastic, when thrown, it ends up in landfills and waterways. Trying to think about what we can do about this major problem, we have been able to come up with the idea of using a widely consumed ingredient in our daily life. Coffee. Coffee. It does not give us only that sip of caffeine in the morning to make us feel fresh and energetic. We also can use its waste to make a compostable cutlery. Americans consume 400 million cups of coffee per day, equivalent to 146 billion cups of coffee per year, making the United States the leading consumer of coffee in the world. Coffee represents 75% of all the caffeine consumed in the United States. With all these significant statistics, why not using the waste coffee to make a solution for the plastic waste? In our case, we began collecting coffee grounds from 2 locations. One is in our cafeteria at our college, and the second place is in a coffee shop next to it. The collected coffee grounds are then cleaned with a proprietary edible surfactant. We then ground it into small fines and we turned it into a compostable material by using biodegradable binders. This coffee ground-based material can be processed to a desirable shape such as forks, spoons, or straws. At the end, we believe our product could be one of the solutions to the plastic waste problem. Our startup depends on our commitment to protect the environment. We also depend on your collaboration for choosing our cutlery. Let's change our way how we eat and drink.
You smell that? Hey, yours is worse. Simple, easy breezy. The guys are coming over tonight. You behave yourself, huh? nothing. Thanks, pal. Can't live without you.
Thanks to advances in healthcare, nutrition, and access to food, people are now living longer than during any other period in history. But how much of this growing population can the Earth support with its limited resources and arable land?
Much like humans need nutrients and minerals for healthy growth and development, so do plants. And crops, being a plant, need nutrients. What fertilizers do is they provide nutrients available to the plants for this growth. Secondly, as these crops grow and develop, they consume nutrients from the soil, and fertilizers help replace those nutrients. Lastly is if you want a higher yielding and better quality crop, the use of fertilizers is very helpful for that purpose. As cities and towns continue to grow, there's less arable land available for crop growth. The fertilizer industry has to focus on ways to make more fertilizer available in a very safe, an efficient and effective manner so we can grow crops to feed the world.
By investing in research and development, the fertilizer industry is looking at practices that allow for better, more effective, and environmentally safe methods for creating fertilizer.
If you look at the growth of crops and how crops are grown, there's specific times that they need the fertilizer, usually springtime when crops are being planted. So making that fertilizer available for farmers around the world so they can use it when they need it is important, and also producing it in a safe manner for not only the employees but the communities that we live in, for the water and air that we breathe is important to our industry. Solar evaporation really is using the heat from the sun to evaporate water. Here at Intrepid, what we do is we take a naturally occurring brine solution, which is pumped into the earth, an ion exchange occurs, and we're able to pump up a potassium chloride solution onto our evaporation ponds. From there, the potash recrystallizes, and we're able to use that as a fertilizer to feed the world. It's safe from the point of view that there's no underground mining operations or equipment or personnel involved, and it's also environmentally friendly from the point of view that there's no coal or natural gas used. The resulting product, through our production methodology, it can be used for organic farming because it's organically certified. As well, it can be used in safe feed, safe food certification practices.
By using and applying fertilizers that reduce our footprint in an agronomic manner, food production can increase in a way that is more sustainable for our planet.
Potassium, which is the major essential nutrient in potassium chloride, is one of the 8 essential nutrients for human growth and for animal growth. And so the way that we get our potassium in our bodies is through what we eat or the supplements that we take, which are essential for protein development, in the case of corn for rootstock development, root ball development. So it's really essential for deep roots, for strong roots, but for human life and animal life, we need the potassium as an essential nutrient.
As one of the oldest mining techniques, solar evaporation ponds provide one of the safest, lowest cost, and most energy efficient production methods for creating potassium chloride, also known as potash.
Solar evaporation technology is one of the lowest cost, most environmentally friendly ways to produce potash. We take water, we mix it with salt, we create a salt saturated brine, or water if you will. We inject it underground. It preferentially dissolves the potash and leaves some of the salt behind. We then take that potash-rich brine and we put it in our solar evaporation ponds. So not only is it very cost-effective and environmentally friendly in that we have borrowed the water, we filtered it and returned it to the atmosphere, we don't have people underground actually conducting mining activities, which is a much safer way and economically friendly and especially environmentally friendly way to mine potash.
In addition, specialty fertilizers that deliver potassium, magnesium, and sulfur are aiding farmers to increase crop health in a maintainable fashion.
One of the magical qualities of Trio is that it's a mineral, a naturally occurring mineral called langbeinite that has potassium, magnesium, and sulfur intertwined in the granule itself. So instead of having to buy potassium, magnesium, and sulfur as 3 independent nutrients and mixing them together, they occur naturally in langbeinite, which Trio is how we market our langbeinite. So it's an ideal mineral in that it's very, very low in chlorides, almost non-existent in chlorides, plus it has 3 essential nutrients in the one granule. So it's sort of a magical mineral in that regard.
As farming practices continue to evolve, innovative new products will be required to foster growth throughout the industry.
The fertilizer industry will continue to grow over many decades to come for the simple reason that the population continues to grow and world GDP continues to grow as well. And as people's income grows, their concern about their diet increases and they want to eat better, more nutritious foods. And in order to grow more and more plentiful foods in a healthy fashion, you need well-balanced fertilization. And so whether it's the nitrogen component, the phosphate component, the potassium, the magnesium, the borons, whatever the minerals are that are occurring will continue to be necessary for healthy plant growth as the population continues to grow and hopefully the world becomes wealthier and people choose to improve their diets.
For more information, visit intrepidpotash.com.